think actually what is more in the realm of possibility is maybe Apple taking a look at Twitter. No one's ever reported that they have, but Apple and Twitter are getting closer together. They've integrated Twitter into the Apple iOS, and it would be a cheaper way, not that it's going to be cheap, it would be like probably north of $10 billion, a cheaper way to sort of make a bigger bet on social. But I will say, in terms of the dividend, I think that by issuing a dividend that is maybe somewhat lower than what investors were expecting, I think Apple is sending a signal. And I was listening to the call when you guys were talking, and that is they want to keep some dry powder to do investments. Peter, the Oppenheimer, the CFO, was saying we need to have the ability to pursue and maximize our investment opportunities. So I think they're setting maybe a little bit of signal that maybe we will do more in the future. And he's also saying that this business requires a tremendous amount of capital to run and operate. They spend many, many billions of dollars locking up supplier agreements with component makers, which gives them huge strategic advantage in costs and actually time to market. I think those costs could go higher in the future too. So they're saving some money to sort of allocate towards that as well, probably.
And how far along is Apple TV? I actually don't know much about that. What stage is it at? How far along is that?
Definitely the chatter's been growing about Apple TV ever since Steve Jobs addressed it in his book and said, we've cracked the code, we've cracked the code. No one quite actually knows what that means, but definitely sends a strong signal that he's very serious about it and they feel like they've made a lot of progress on it. The Wall Street community so far is predicting that Apple TV announcement may come out at the end of this year. That's the current sort of conventional wisdom.
Let me just break in with a little more breaking news here that we just heard, that Apple stock in pre-market trading is up $9 a share, so it's up modestly, but obviously that's a positive reaction to some of this news. And as you say, by keeping all that powder dry, by how much it costs to run the business to begin with, clearly, as you said, they're signaling, listen, we're not really changing. Innovation is still what we need to do.
Right.
We've got to grow. And what's the next, beyond Apple TV, is there another frontier that Apple can be a change agent for, the way they've been in so many other areas such as music?
Well, that's a really good question. I would think that we're still early innings on mobile devices. There's been a proliferation of these devices in the last 4 years since the iPhone came out. I think there's going to be a lot more innovation in that space. We'll see new form factors. Apple could invent a whole new category in that area. TV, it hasn't even come out. We're already saying that maybe they're going to move on from it.
Yeah.
But the living room is definitely a huge opportunity that will keep them very busy for a while. After that, it's kind of hard to say. I don't think there's anything obvious after that. Maybe it's in the social networking sphere.